why such a long rope is even being given to him, because period, these are, very serious charges, like you said, of sexual exploitation that have been made. And let's not forget, it is not because of these netas that champions are champions, but it's because of these champions that are sitting on the streets today that you have netas holding these positions. I also do see Madhurima, who's reporting from the Jantar Mantar, and we'll continuously stay live with this frame that you're seeing on the extreme right of your screens, because that is where we will have more insight coming in as to what really transpired in that meeting that was held, between representatives of the Wrestlers Federation and also the secretary there at the Sports Ministry. I also do see Dr. Sunita Godara back with us. Thank you, ma'am, for your time, and you're speaking to us on Republic again. And before I go to my colleague Madhurima, Dr. Sunita, if you can hear me, ma'am, I want to know that why should it take so much of an outcry? Why should it take, this effort by champions who should be on the mat and not on the roads for them to be heard? And even now, see, these are reports coming in that Brij Bhushan Singh Saran will be sacked, he'll be asked to go. But, seeing him yesterday, hearing him yesterday will actually tell you that he believes, ma'am, that he is above the game. Dr. Sunita, can you hear us, ma'am?
Yeah. Hello? Yes. Ask me again, because I couldn't hear you.
Yes, ma'am. I was saying, why should it take this big Republic campaign for the authorities, for the Federation to wake up? They've been so defined. They said, all this is nothing but trying to malign us. This is a conspiracy. Why should it take our wrestlers to, be on the streets like this, to break down like this, for the authorities to wake up?
See, the authorities, when now he has been forced to resign, which should have been done yesterday itself. On moral ground, he should have resigned. And yesterday itself, Sports Minister could have asked him, Prime Minister could have asked him to resign, because this is the precedent, when you are accused for sexual harassment, which is a criminal offense, then first thing you leave your post and let the inquiry. Inquiry should go fair and in a proper manner. When you are not on the post, then you cannot influence anyone. First thing. So at least better late than never, and now these stalwarts, whatever they are asking, they are against Federation. I met them in the morning. I was not sitting there with them in Dharna, but I met them before that they sat there, So they were saying, we are not against government. We are just fighting against the Federation because they are becoming dictators. They are harassing mentally, sexually. And, in fact, they told me few incidents. It was so bizarre, that what president does with the girls and all. And they will give all these evidences only to the right authorities. Where are the sexual harassment committees? They should come forward. WCD, NCW should come forward. And, the Sports Ministry should come and bombard, like tons of bricks on these federations who are doing such things, because these athletes are the center stage. And these are all medal winners. They are all Olympians, Commonwealth medalists and Asian Games medalists. So they are not Tom, Dick and Harry. If they are asking something and they are requesting something, they are putting allegations, then there is something there, which has to be investigated and finish it fast, like fast track or maybe faster than the fast track. Otherwise, the whole world is watching us. And the Olympians, the medal winners are asking for something. They are in distress. They are in mental distress. They are putting allegations, sexual harassment, criminal offense. So criminal action has to be taken very fast. They cannot wait for the notices, the FIR, and things like that. So moto action should be taken by the Sports Ministry, by IOA. PT Usha is sitting quietly. Why? Where is the chief of IOA? Lady, and she's not there with them.
But you know, Dr. Sunita, like they say, the citizens of the country are with our champions, the champions who've been forced to sit there on the streets instead of the mat. What we'll also do is, before we head into a quick break, I want to take it across to Madhurima, who's reporting live right now from the Jantar Mantar, from where you see this constant frame on your screens. You know, Madhurima, what has happened in the last few minutes is that there is, you know, a lot of information now coming in that finally authorities have taken note. If we can also have Madhurima on the screens. Madhurima, what are we hearing? You know, Bajrang Punia was there addressing the crowds. Has he said anything significant? What really are they doing now?
Well, Deepthi, as of now, the crowds are being calmed down here because a very crucial statement is about to come from Bajrang Punia, because he just concluded a very crucial meeting there at the Sports Ministry, and it is highly likely that a decision could have been made, because we've seen, Deepthi, how the news of Brij Bhushan Singh is coming out that he will be made to resign if he doesn't resign, on his own in the first place. It is highly, we're all watching as to what Punia has to say, because that is what is important. Stay tuned to Republic TV. We'll be right back after a very short break.